Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Common Man Trading. Today we'll be looking into a simple strategy. I named it as an 525 strategy, which is an scalping strategy. It is not only a scalping strategy, you will get scalping trades. Along with scalping trades, you will also get very big trades within intraday using this strategy. Here we only use two simple indicators in this strategy. There is nothing complex. We use only two simple indicators in this strategy. You are seeing a blue line and red line on my chart. These two are EMAs, exponential moving average. One is 5 EMA and one is 25 EMA. 5 EMA, the red line is a 5 EMA. This will act as our entry and exit criteria, and blue line is a 25 EMA, which will act as our support, resistance, and sometimes it will act as our target as well. Okay, when we are applying this strategy, we need to follow proper risk management, and also there are some terms and conditions which we need to follow when we are applying this strategy. You can use this strategy on options chart, in derivatives, crude oil, forex. You can apply this strategy on index. You can apply this strategy on stocks. You can apply this strategy anywhere on any chart. Only thing is you have to follow proper risk management and you have to follow certain terms and conditions to follow this strategy. So now let's see what are those terms and conditions that we need to follow using this strategy. Let me take a text box here. The first condition is there are some candlestick patterns that we need to follow. There are some candlestick patterns that we need to follow to enter into the trades, to enter into long or short trades. To enter into long or short trades, there are some candlestick patterns that we need to follow. And the second condition is you should follow proper risk management. You should follow proper risk management. And the third condition is you should book 50 to 60% of lots once 1:1 target is achieved, and rest you can trail based on your risk management. So one thing is there are certain candlestick patterns that we need to follow for our entry and exit. To take a long trade or to take a short trade, we have to follow certain candlestick patterns. Then only we need to enter into the trade. And second is you should follow proper risk management when you are applying this strategy. And third thing is you should book 50 to 60% of your lots once 1:1 target is achieved. Suppose your SL is 30 points. Once you see 30 points achieved, you should book minimum 50 to 60% profits. Rest you can trail. You sometimes you get 1:5, 1:10, 1:20 trades as well using this strategy, but minimum 1:1 you are going to get when you apply this strategy, and rest of the lots and rest of the quantity you can trail as per your risk. And what is the fourth one? What is the fourth condition that we need to follow using this strategy? The fourth condition that we need to follow using this strategy is you should know when to exit from the trade after booking 1:1. After booking 1:1 quantity, you should also know when to exit from the trade. So these are the four conditions that we need to apply when using this strategy. We'll be looking in all these four conditions when we are testing the strategy now on Nifty Bank. Okay, so let me pull this here. First thing is candlestick patterns. Which candlestick patterns we need to follow to enter a long trade? Which candlestick pattern we need to follow to enter a short trade? There are only three candlestick patterns that we need to follow. One is hammer, and one is inverted hammer, and one is Marubozu full body candle, and one is kind of doji and kind of Marubozu with 70 to 80% of body, and top you will have some wick, bottom you will have some wick. Okay, these are only the three candlestick patterns that we need to follow to enter and exit our trades. To enter a long trade, to enter a short trade, we need to follow these candlestick patterns. And which time frame we need to use when we apply this strategy? We can either use 3-minute time frame. My suggestion is to use 3-minute time frame. We can also use 5-minute time frame. What is the difference using the strategy in 3-minute time frame and 5-minute time frame? Only difference is in 3-minute time frame, your SL will be small, your target will be big. In 5-minute time frame, your SL will be big and your target will be also big. Okay, so based on your risk management, you can either use 3-minute time frame or you can either use 5-minute time frame. I suggest to use in a 5-minute time frame. Now let's see how can we enter long trade. Suppose let's assume this is a 5 EMA. Okay, when a candle closing like this, body above 5 EMA and wick below 5 EMA, this is called as a hammer candle. When you see this kind of closing on 5 EMA, this should be a green candle, not a red candle. When a green hammer candle is closing above 5 EMA, this will be your entry and this will be your SL. Bottom of the candle will be your SL, top of the candle will be your entry. What is your reward? If this candle is of 20 points, okay, your reward, you should aim for 1:1, minimum 1:1. You should aim for minimum 1:1. Once you achieve 1:1, book minimum 50 to 60% of your profits, minimum 50 to 60% of your profits, and rest you can trail, and rest of the quantity, 30 to 40% quantity, you can trail. Based on your risk reward, you can trail minimum 30 to 40% of your quantity. This is one entry criteria for you to enter a long trade. Other entry criteria is, let's assume this is a 5 EMA, a full body candle closing above 5 EMA. Bottom of the candle will be your SL, top of the candle will be your entry. In the similar way, the other candle with 70 to 80% of body. Okay, there should be only small wick top side, there should be only small wick bottom side. So this wick will be your SL and above this wick will be your entry. Okay, so these are only the three kind of entries you will do using this strategy when you see these kind of candles closing above 5 EMA. What are the candles that we should not enter when we see closing on 5 EMA? Suppose let's assume this is a 5 EMA, there is a full wick on the top and candle is like this. Let's assume this is a green candle. there is a full wick on top and candle is like this. So you should not enter these kind of candles even though it is closing above 5 EMA. Wick should not be on the top. Okay, if wick is on the top, body should be minimum 70 to 80%. You should have small wick top and small wick bottom. Okay, this kind of candle you should never enter into the trades. Okay, and we will see how can you enter the short trade. If this is a 5 EMA and you see a wick upside and the body closing downside, inverted hammer, so this will be your SL, this will be your entry. In the similar way, full body candle closing downside, this should be a red candle when you are taking a short entry. This will be your SL, this will be your entry. In the similar way, other candle 70 to 80% of body, small wick upside, small wick downside. This will be your entry, this will be your SL for short trade, and your reward will be 1:1 minimum. You should book 50 to 60% of the quantity. Once you achieve 1:1, rest you should trade. Now let's see on the chart. Okay, this is our yesterday's chart of Bank Nifty. So how many trades we got on Bank Nifty on yesterday's chart? Okay, suppose if we see here what I said, when you see this kind of closing, okay, wick is downside on 5 EMA, body is above 5 EMA, this is not your entry candle. What will be our entry candle? This candle will be our entry candle. This candle has 70 to 80% of body. You have a small wick downside, you have a small wick upside. So bottom of this wick will be your entry. Okay, your entry will come on this candle. Your entry will come on this candle when it is going below this wick, and this will be your SL. What will be your reward? Your reward will be minimum 1:1. Let's assume if our entry is here, and if this top of the wick here, what is our stop loss? Our stop loss is 79 points. Okay, then what should be our target? First target is 79 points. Let's, yeah, 79 points. This should be our first target. Once you got first target in the next red candle only, once you achieve your target, okay, then you should be booking minimum 50 to 60% of the quantity, and rest you can trail. So in this trade, how many points you got in total? You got close to 180 points in this trade. This is more than 1:2. This trade is more than 1:2 on the downside. And we'll see another trade which we got here. Okay, what is the other trade we got here? Long side we got another trade. Here you see candle closing above 5 EMA and 25 EMA. When a candle closing above 5 EMA and 25 EMA, when 5 EMA is intersecting 25 EMA, this red line is 5 EMA, blue line is 25 EMA. When this 5 EMA is intersecting 25 EMA and the candle is closing above 5 and 25 EMA, this is a blind entry. You can enter blindly long side here. This will be your SL. Minimum you will get 1:2 on this entry, but 1:1 you will be booking your profit. Let's assume this is our entry, this is our stop loss, and here you got close to 140 points on this trade. In the same way, we got two trades here. And what is the other trade we got here? Candle closing below 5 EMA. This is a inverted hammer. This will be your entry, this will be your SL. Okay, see how many points you got on this trade. Let's see how many points we got on this trade. This will be our entry, this will be our SL. How many points you got on this trade? Close to 330 points, 313 points you got on this trade. What is your stop loss? 47 points. So it is more than 1:5 trade. This is more than 1:5 trade. Okay, this will be your entry, and this will be minimum 1:1 will be your first target, and rest you will be trailing based on your risk reward. After you book 50 to 60% on 1:1, rest of the quantity keep stop loss at the cost to cost, so that you will not end up going into loss. Okay, when you book 50 to 60% quantity in profit, rest of the quantity you keep cost to cost as your stop loss. And what will be our next entry? Our next entry will be on this candle towards long side. Here will be our entry. This will be our SL. This is a full body candle. This is a Marubozu candle. Here will be our entry. Here will be our SL, and see our target. This will be our target. Okay. In the same way, how many trades we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4 trades we got in a given day. And the where we got the next trade? We got the next trade here. The candle is closing here, 5 below 5 EMA red candle. This will be our SL, and this will be our target. Minimum 1:1 you will get by using this strategy. Again, here you got a candle closing here. This will be our SL, and you got a minimum 1:1. Again, candle closing here. This will be our SL. You haven't got 1:1 here, but market have closed here. Okay, and the other important thing that I want to tell here is, after 2:45, if you are getting any trades using this strategy after 2:45 p.m. near to close of the market, when you are getting any trades using this strategy, this is the zone. Okay, trade with very less quantity. Suppose if you are trading with 10 lots in a day, you trade with minimum 2 to 3 lots only. Okay, 1/4 of your quantity only you take trades if you are getting trades after 2:45 p.m. Okay, before 2:45 p.m. you can trade with regular quantity, whatever trades you are getting using this strategy. This is what happened on Saturday. Okay, on Bank Nifty. Before day we will see how many trades we got using this strategy. Okay, the first trade you got here is this candle. Okay, you have 70 to 80% of the candle here. Okay, this will be our entry below this candle. But below this candle, have we got any closing below this candle? We haven't got any closing till here, so our entry is not activated here for this candle. Okay, our entry will be activated when body of the candle going below our entry candle, then only you will enter into the trades. Here our entry is not activated. Now we'll see, this is a hammer candle. Okay, closing above 5 EMA. This will be our entry, this will be our SL, and you see you got a good trade here. Okay, and what is our next entry here towards downside? This is a Marubozu candle. Okay, closing below 5 EMA. This will be our entry, this will be our SL, and you see how many points you got in this trade. Okay, where will be our next entry again? When a candle closing above 5 EMA. Okay, this will be our next entry. Do you see next candle going above this candle? No. Okay, so when the next candle is going above this candle and the green candle, then only you will enter. Here our entry is not activated. Even though if you think the entry is activated and you have entered on this trade, okay, your SL will get hit, and again opposite side you see candle closing below 5 EMA, and the next candle is going below this candle. Here you are going to enter, this will be your SL, and you will get this trade. This will be your target. Again candle closing below 5 EMA, here you will enter, this will be your SL, and here you will get this premium. Okay, in a given day, minimum you will get 4 to 5 trades using this strategy. Now we have seen the strategy on the index chart. Now let's see the strategy on the stocks. Okay, I am just opening Kotak Bank. Okay, same strategy can be applied anywhere. Okay, so I am seeing the Kotak Bank. Okay, let's see Kotak Bank on Saturday's market. Okay, here you see market opened on this candle. Okay, on this candle is closing above 5 EMA. Here will be your entry, this will be your SL, and you will get some points here. Okay, eventually it came down, but your SL was not hit, because you will only exit when you get a candle closing below your SL. You will exit. It came, you got some points, again it taken retracement, again you got this trade. Okay, even though you think if your SL got hit here, okay, let's assume you have kept SL in the system. Okay, this spike will take your SL. Even though you got some points, this is not 1:1, so you are not going to book. Okay, if you get 1:1 only, you will be booking minimum 50 to 60%. Rest you will keep cost to cost as your stop loss. Okay, let's assume this SL, it have taken the SL. Okay, when this have taken the SL, then other side you are going to take the trade again. Okay, this is the candle closing above 5 EMA. This will be your entry, this will be your SL, and see how much premium you achieve in this. Again candle closing below 5 EMA, this will be your entry. Okay, and this will be your SL, and this is how, this is what you will achieve. Again candle closing above 5 EMA, here will be your entry, here will be your SL. When this kind of big candles getting created, okay, you should think whether you wanted to enter into the trades. You are capable of holding or taking this much of SL. You have to think, if you are capable of taking this much of SL, then you can enter into the trade. Okay, eventually this is a good trade. Eventually this is a good trade. Your SL got never hit. Okay, you got good points here, 1:1, more than 1:1, but only thing is here SL is big. When you see big SLs, trade with less quantity. If you are trading with 10 lots, and if you are getting a trade using this strategy, and if you see your SL is big, it is more than your risk, then you reduce your quantity. From 10 you trade with 5 lots. Okay, so that you will be confident in the trade, or else this red candles you will exit from the trade. Okay, even though your SL is safe, but you will be not confident in trade. When you see your SL is big, trade with half of the quantity than your regular quantity. Okay, so now we have seen on index and we have seen on the stocks. Now let's see on the options chart as well. Okay, this is our bank nifty. Okay, what is our first trade we got on in bank nifty? On which candle we said we got our first trade? We got trade on this candle. This will be our entry, this will be our SL. Where the market is trading here, 45,930. If you see here, market is trading at 45,930. Okay, market is trading at this zone. So which is the strike price we will be selecting? One strike in the money or two strikes in the money. Okay, based on your risk management, you enter one strike in the money or two strikes in the money. If it is trading at 45,930, which strike I am going to select? I am going to select 46,000 PE. Okay, let me select 46,000 PE. 46,000 PE of Bank Nifty. Again, it should be in 3-minute time frame, because what I said is you can trade in 5 minutes or 3 minutes time frame, but the most effective time frame is 3-minute time frame. Okay, so this is our entry candle. What is the time? You see here down, our time is 9:33 on this candle. Okay, let's see here what is our entry candle. You see here, this is a 933 candle. Okay, top of this candle will be our entry and this will be our stop loss. Okay, so this is the target we have achieved. Let's see how much target we have achieved on this. Okay, what is our stop loss on this? Our stop loss is 50 points. How much target we achieved? We achieved 74 points we got on options chart. This is a options chart. 50 points is your stop loss. You got 74 on this. What I said, when you see 1:1, when you see 50 points you are getting, you book 50 to 60% of the quantity. Rest you keep cost to cost as your SL. If you get more points, you can trail rest of the quantity based on your risk reward. You can trail rest of the quantity. Okay, and what is our next entry on the long side? We got it 10-12. Okay, on this candle, this is our entry here on this candle on the long side. Here is our entry and this is our SL. Okay, where market is trading here 45,860. Then we have to choose strike price either 45,800 or 45,700. Let's select 45,700. 45,700 call. What is the time of this candle? If you see downside, this is 10:12 a.m. candle. Okay, on this 45,700, let's see 10:12 a.m. candle. Is this 10:12 a.m. candle? Yes, this is 10:12 a.m. candle. Top of this candle will be our entry. Okay, let me put a line here, horizontal line. This is our entry. Okay, our entry is at 550. Where is our SL? Our SL is at 500. 50 points is our SL on this. Okay, what, how much upside it went? 608. Is it a 1:1 trade? This is more than 1:1, but at 1:1 we are going to book minimum 50 to 60% quantity, rest we are going to trail. Okay, this is another trade we got on Saturday. And the next C trade where we got on this candle. Okay, on this candle we got next CE trade. This will be our entry, this will be our SL. So what is the time of this candle? 12:45. Let's see 12:45 candle. This is a 12:45 candle. Okay, this will be our entry and this will be our SL. Let's assume our SL is 464. Our entry is at 491. It is 30 points stop loss. Okay, with 30 points stop loss. Okay, if you see on this with 30 points stop loss, how much you got? It went up to 685. If we see how many points you got on this trade, let me put SL here. This is our entry and here is our SL. Okay, this is our SL. 25 points is our SL. If you see here how many points we got on this trade, we got almost 191 points on this trade on options chart. Okay, with 25 points. Is this more than 1:5? It is close to 1:10 trade. Okay, first 1:1 you are going to book 50 to 60%. Rest of the quantity you are going to trail as per your risk reward. You are going to trail. Okay, now you have seen the power of this strategy. Sometimes minimum 1:1 you will get, sometimes you will get 1:2, 1:5, 1:10, 1:20 trades as well. But 1:1 90 to 100% times you are going to get 1:1 strategy. Only thing is you have to maintain proper risk management. If you are not maintaining proper risk management, randomly you are entering, randomly you are booking profits, randomly you are exiting from trades, then you will end up in losses. So never enter random trades. Enter as per the conditions that we discussed. Enter as per the criteria that we discussed. Okay, any doubts here? If you see here 25 EMA, you see it is taking support on the 25 EMA. When the trade is upside, 25 EMA will act as a support. When you see a candle closing below 25 EMA and 5 EMA, you should exit from the trade, the rest of the quantity that you are trailing. Okay, in the similar way, when it is a PE side, okay, when you get a trade towards downside, okay, this 25 EMA will act as a resistance. When you get trade towards downside, this 25 EMA will act as a resistance. When you get trade towards upside, this 25 EMA will act as a support. Okay, so only thing is you have to properly follow the risk reward and the conditions that we discussed, what on in which candle you have to enter trade, which candle closed under which EMA you have to enter the trade, that we discussed. So just follow these simple conditions. Based on this, you can enter, exit, book profits using this strategy. Okay, here you can see the settings of EMA. I used only two simple EMA. One is by default EMA, you will get length as 9. You need to change it to 5 and the source is close. Only these two things you have to change, nothing you have to change. Style, color, based on your preference, you can choose your color. Okay, and the other EMA is input is length is 25, source is close. Nothing you have to change apart from this length and source. By default you will get 9. Here you need to change it to 25, and color you can choose as per your preference. I hope you like this strategy. So this is called as a 525 strategy. We'll use 5 EMA and 25 EMA. 5 EMA will act as our entry towards long or short trades. 25 EMA will act as a support and resistance. When it is a long trade, it will act as a support. When it is a short trade, it will act as a resistance. 25 EMA. This is very simple strategy. You will get minimum 4 to 5 trades in any given day, but use it in 3 minutes time frame. Preferable time frame to use is 3 minutes. You can also use it in 5 minutes time frame as well. Okay, if you like this strategy, if you have not understood, watch the video once again. If you are busy, pause the video, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you can watch this video later when you have a free time. Don't just fast forward and see the video. You will miss some important information in between. When you have free time, come back and watch the video. But please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Help me growing my channel. I will bring you more content, much content into my channel, so that you will become a profitable trader down the line. Use this strategy, backtest this strategy for at least 1 month, 2 months, and you see the results. You can forward test this strategy with 1 lot, 2 lots consistently, and you see the results. If you see you are getting better results, please like my channel, please like this video, and comment under this video if you are using this strategy, and if you are getting profits by using this strategy. Please comment, come back and comment under this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you.